one person who's in charge of both teams, but we make it that. But his job is a little easier because then he has two team leaders who's in charge of those, like their own team. So it makes his responsibility a little less because he doesn't really worry because we have like another person in charge. But say like one team goes down, we have to like say we have to clear squad size objective, and then one of our teams goes down, then we're not able to clear it because again they play a specific role. We need one team to like hold security, and another team to be assault element. So if our security can't perform their job, then we can't do anything really because who's watching our back while we like move to our left side when there's an opening on the right side, So. Yes.
Have you find a job like every day to like get up and do?
Okay. So there's, okay. We have a book. In the book, it says there's 5 reasons normally why people join the Army. They could range from financial stability, occupational and career enhancement, service to country, liberty, patriotism, that kind of thing. A few other ones, but I can't remember. It varies from person to person. For me, it's I'm in it for the retirement plan. Eventually, do 20 years, you get out, retire, you get paid for the rest of your life. It's for me and my family. I have a wife, 2 kids. Pretty good deal. So that's why I do it.
Me, again, I tell you, I'm 23. I'm young. Financial reason. I'm in a good place at 23-year-old man. Like a lot of people who's my age can't say they have their own vehicle, their own place. Like I pay for everything on my own. I've like since 18 years old, I've been on my own. I bought my first truck when I was 19. Still got it now. Like that's my drive every day. Waking up knowing that hey, I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing better than a lot of people I went to school with. Because I know people who I went home for vacation and I seen a McDonald's literally in the drive-thru take give me my order. You know what I mean? So that pushes me more. Hey, I'm successful. The more successful I am, the better. I don't want to be like a bum. I don't think no one wants to be a bum really.
Yes.
Can you manage your personal life?
Oh, that's a big misconception when people think that in service that we have no regular life. Like all we do is military. It's a regular 9 to 5 job. Like for us here, we go to work at 9 o'clock, get off at 5:30. After that, we're free. Weekends we're off. I can speak for me. I'm single. Well, to the Army. I'm single to the Army. So I just get off, go home, go to the gym, get back home, eat, play the game, and then go to work the next day.
Watch some Netflix.
Yeah, him. He has a family. At the end of the day, he gets to go home, see his kids, wife.
Yes.
Easy. It's like in the weekends, we have our weekends to ourselves. Like we live a normal life. Even back on the line, we just wake up a little earlier. Like at 6:30, you gotta be at work.
We get all federal holidays off.
Mm-hmm.
4-day weekend, once a month, 3-day weekend. 20 days of vacation during the summer, 20 days during Christmas time. We get 2.5 of vacation days a month.
Yeah, we're not robots. We're normal people too. Like just because we wear this doesn't mean like we're just like robots. Just on the move, on the go all the time. We're humans. We get tired. We have vacation and all that stuff too. So we live a normal life. What's up?
How much like discipline did you have to have while going through training, and like how hard was the training?
Discipline. All right. Your mind have to be. It can be very challenging to certain individuals, but you have to be like make sure like your mind has to be set like, hey, this is something I want to do. It can be easy for someone to give up, but from my personal experience, training was easy. I say this: if you're an athlete in school doing sports stuff and you go to training, this is like nothing. It's like nothing for me. I enjoyed it. It was like a great time. I describe it like this: it's a place where you try not to laugh. Like you gotta try your hardest not to laugh, because if you laugh, you get in trouble. You get a little push-ups and you get a little workout. But if you have a strong mindset and you tell yourself like this isn't forever, you know when you're gonna graduate. You know when it's gonna be over. Basic training is 10 weeks long. Boom. After basic training, you go on to AIT, Advanced Individual Training. So that's basically your job training. From there, it can range from 4 weeks to 22 weeks, depending on what you're doing. While you're at AIT, you're like living a more cush life from basic training because now you have your phone again. You have passes to go out and eat, go to like not parties, but like go out to eat with friends. Like you have more freedom. So just knowing like you have a countdown like this, those first 10 weeks of you joining the army is going to be your hardest time because now you're restricted from a lot of stuff. You don't have your phones every day with you, which is you get used to it. Like after the first week, like hey, because then you're constantly doing something. You're not just standing there just like being bored. All right. If you have like a strong mindset, it's not hard at all. It's very easy. Just push through and just tell yourself it's gonna be over soon. That's how it is. I had a countdown. I literally had a book every time I woke up. This is my thing. I said the day is over with. Boom. That's how it flew by for me. So, what's up?
What game are you playing?
Video game? Alright, I plan to play PS5. I play any sports game, Madden, MLB.
2K.
I don't play 2K. I hate that game. Yeah, I haven't played 2K since 21, man. That pisses me off. And y'all should know why. And I play Rainbow Six Siege. So, I play that. What's up?
What would you say your favorite experience while training was?
Training. I would say my favorite experience was when I shot RPG. Well, not RPG, but like an AT-4, so like a grenade launcher, you know? Well, I wouldn't say grenade launcher, but like a rocket launcher. Yeah, I shot that. I was like, dang, feel in your chest. You know what I mean? It's very loud, very strong. That was like my best moment. And I threw some grenades. What's up?
Where did you do your training?
I went to. It was known as Fort Benning, but now known as Fort Moore in Georgia, home of the infantry. So I went there around August. So August time frame was hot. Then I graduated in November, so it started getting cold. I hate the cold. So once it started getting cold, I started sucking a little bit. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. The whole time, I never thought about quitting until like the last week of training. It was like 19 degrees out and it was raining. And we were out there for a week, and it was windy. And for me, I was born in the Virgin Islands. I'm from the islands, so anything below 69 degrees, I am cold. I am shivering. Like this morning, I was cold. So when it got to that point, like our last week of training, like and then I graduated, I was like, I want to go home. This sucks. This is just trash because it was 19 degrees, raining, it was windy. It's like, not for me. But I pushed through it, you know.
Yeah. My favorite part of training is none of it. My favorite part is doing it for real overseas.
What's up?
What's the like hardest part of training?
Hardest part.
I got it. The hardest part is probably transition, leaving your old life behind and starting the journey to becoming a soldier. Like dropping what you're doing and going to basic. I think that's probably the hardest part. Getting on the bus.
Yeah, I had some people there that was questioning, you know, the decision to join it at first. It's like, I don't know if this is for me. It all deals with like the physical that comes with it and the mental things. As I told people, push through. It gets easier as you push through and as more time goes long. It's what you make of it. Yes.
Is training more mental or physical?
Mental. I'd say I had people who were there different sizes that passed. It's a mental thing. We have more people quit because they thought they couldn't do it. You know, like they told themselves, yeah, I can't do this, Like that's what another thing. Teamwork. Teamwork in basic training is a big thing. You help push the person to your right and left to the finish. No matter if it's running or rucking, whatever training. Like if they're tired, get behind them and push them. Like, hey, keep running. Like don't stop. It's a big mind thing. But that's what you're there for, to help a person. You know, push them through. I've helped a couple people push through. People helped me. I told you when it was cold. I told them I'm trying to quit. It's stupid. And they was like, oh, you got it, man. We just a couple more hours. We'll be back inside. You know, in the hot shower, just cooling down. And I was like, I'm trying to quit. This is stupid. But they pushed me through, and I made it through, and I'm here where I am today. You know. So,
Like on your training,
yes.
like can you fail?
Yeah, you can. But as a drill sergeant, their job is to fail you. But you have so many chances until they're like, all right, man, you're not understanding what's going on, so you know we gotta send you home, basically, or recycle you to like say start over again. But Yes, you can fail, but don't get you down. You have like at least 3 chances until you pass. So if you fail once, don't just give up again. Keep trying until you pass. You understand? Yes.
So like, if you apply, like is it hard to get into basic training, or like if you apply, you're automatically in?
No. So
You have to be qualified.
qualify. So you have to be 17 years or older to join the Army. You could join as a junior, but as a junior, you get your only option you're available to is reserves. So you got the split outs program. Basically, with juniors, you join, you go to basic training over the summer. After summer, you do your basic training part, you come back, finish out your senior year. After your senior year, you go off to AIT, your job training, wherever that's going to be at for you. It's different places for everybody. It's easy, man. It's all process. The process is like, you come in, you take a test. You pass the test, all right, cool, we build a packet for you real quick. Then we send you up to our MEPS, which is in Columbus. You do a physical. Have any of y'all done a physical? Physical, a little more extra to it, extra steps, They look back into your medical records, all that stuff to see certain stuff. Some stuff can disqualify you, or you need a waiver for it. Once, if you pass all that physical stuff, then boom, that same day you can enlist. That doesn't mean you ship off that same day. Usually you ship off a month or 2 later down the line. You have to sit to ship off 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks, depending. You can ask if you want to leave sooner, but it's not a hard process, man. We try to make your process a lot easier for you if you decide to join.
Did you fail your training at all?
I feel one thing, and the reason it was grenade throwing. So the reason why I failed is because when you do it, I'm a adrenaline junkie. You throw it, you're supposed to duck down behind cover when you throw it. I stood there just to watch it, just see it explode. That's a no-no. So they told me, hey, you need to retrain and make sure you duck down. That's the only thing that was wrong. So I did that, and then my drill sergeant did laugh at me. He's like, man, all you have to do is get on a knee. You're really good. But I decided to stand there and just look. It's like, the guy next to me, he had to like throw me down. It's like, hey, get down. The shrapnel, come back to me, all stuff, all that stuff. So I had to retrain for that, which was easy. So it was like my mistake. It wasn't a hard thing. I just did it because I was just like a hard-headed kid, just want to see stuff go boom, boom, basically. You know what I mean? Any other questions? Yes.
How often are deployments?
It varies. I've been in 5 years. I have not deployed once, and that's what I joined for. It all depends on certain jobs. I would say more support jobs deploy more than like combat jobs. They play a bigger role with stuff. He's deployed. How many times? Just one time? Once. And yeah, it all depends on what unit you go to, basically. Too. My unit, when I got there, I was supposed to deploy, but some stuff happened where I didn't go. And then after that deployment, when they all came back, where I was at, I was in North Carolina at Bragg. We were turned in as like we don't have scheduled deployments no more. It's like if anything happens overseas, that's when we're called up and go. And nothing really been happening for us to leave, so just been here in the country, just training. Great times. Any other questions? Yes.
If you had the choice to go back and get college, would you?
Nah, I don't. So one thing I tell people, I don't regret anything I do in life. Everything I do in life is for a reason, and it's for experience. Am I going to college now? Yes. Online college, easy. But at that time, I knew college was for me. I wouldn't go back and force myself to do something I don't want to do, basically. But now, as I get older, I'm thinking about it. I kind of do need college if I decide to get out. Jobs, look at degrees now to get hired. So, no, I wouldn't go back and change anything.
I would have joined earlier. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
What do you think the best thing about the Army is?
I would say the best thing is
All the free stuff that they give you.
the benefits, and the biggest thing I'll say is you build a new family. So a home away from home, basically. Like the people you serve with becomes your family, your brothers, sisters in arms. It's like you've known them your whole life, basically. And that's like the most appreciative thing the Army has given me. Because like cause I've been away from home for 2 years before. Like I haven't seen my family in 2 years, but I was with them, and they made me feel like I was home the whole time. And it's like that's like the biggest thing